If you're trying to pick between the TCL QM8L and the Samsung QN80H for your PS5, here's the truth nobody tells you. These TVs look similar on a spec sheet, but in real life they feel completely different, and one of them gives you a much more next-gen experience the second you turn your console on. Before we get into it, I'm curious, if you had to pick right now without seeing the rest of the video, which one are you choosing for your PS5? The TCL or the Samsung QN80H? The TCL QM8L is all about impact. Everything looks brighter, deeper, and more dramatic immediately. The Samsung QN80H is more controlled and polished. It tries to look balanced instead of flashy. And honestly, your decision probably comes down to which type of experience you want every single day. The first thing that hits you on the TCL is the HDR brightness. It's honestly kind of ridiculous. Games like Spider-Man 2, Cyberpunk, or Horizon Forbidden West look incredibly intense, especially during night scenes with neon lights and reflections everywhere. The contrast feels powerful, colors pop hard, and it gives you that expensive wow factor people secretly want when buying a new TV. The Samsung looks good too, but in a different way. The QN80H feels cleaner and more refined. Motion handling is excellent, especially in fast shooters or sports games, and Samsung's image processing usually looks smoother during longer gaming sessions. It's less aggressive visually, which some people are actually going to prefer. But this is where things get interesting. The TCL sometimes pushes the image too hard. In certain dark scenes, bright HUD elements can create noticeable blooming, and occasionally the processing feels overly aggressive. Some gamers love that ultra-punchy look because it makes games feel more cinematic. Others eventually start noticing the flaws. Samsung has a surprising weakness too. For a mini LED TV, the black levels in dark rooms are not as impressive as you'd expect. During horror games or darker movie scenes, the TCL simply creates more depth and drama. Side by side, the Samsung can actually look flatter than you'd think for the price. For current pricing and availability, you can check the links in the description. For movies, the TCL keeps pulling ahead emotionally. HDR movies look bold and exciting, highlights explode off the screen, and dark scenes feel genuinely cinematic. The Samsung still looks premium, but it plays things safer. It focuses more on consistency than excitement. In bright rooms, both TVs perform well, but the TCL brute forces almost any lighting condition with pure brightness. Sunlight becomes less of a problem instantly. Samsung handles reflections nicely too, although it relies more on balanced tuning than raw power. Now here's the part buyers need to think about carefully. Samsung still feels like the safer long-term purchase. Better reputation, cleaner software experience, and fewer concerns about quality control. TCL has improved a lot, but some buyers still worry about panel consistency and software bugs, and honestly, that concern didn't come from nowhere. So for most PS5 gamers, especially if you love cinematic single-player games and flashy HDR visuals, the TCL QM8L is probably the more exciting buy. But if you care more about refinement, consistency, and a smoother overall ownership experience, the Samsung QN80H still makes a strong case. The easiest way to explain these TVs is simple. The TCL wins emotionally. The Samsung wins practically. And depending on what matters more to you, the answer becomes very obvious.